What's going on, guys? Welcome back to 100% NUFC. So I'm a little bit late on this video, but we're hearing last night that Leicester City have put a bid in for £30 million for Newcastle forward Ayoze Perez, and apparently it's been agreed. Now, as a Newcastle fan, hearing this news, I'm not surprised, given that Rafa Benitez is gone. Mike Ashley doesn't have anybody to answer to anymore, and he's literally stripping the club dry to the bare bones, to the fact that we're going to have any of our better players for next season. And, Perez, yes, he didn't really get started until the second half of the season, but he was one of our better players. He was our top goal scorer, hitting double figures, just like Rondon. And if we lose Perez to Leicester, then automatically we've lost 20 goals plus from last season, considering both Rondon and Perez got double figures. And who are we going to replace, Perez with? And I've said before, it'll probably be £5 million if that £30 million that we're going to get on a striker who we've never heard of before. Yes, Perez was bought about 5-6 years ago for about 1.5 million, and Mike Ashley's going to make profit. That's what he's about. But at the same time, considering that if it wasn't for Perez and Rondon scoring those goals last season, we may have been relegated. That is a stark reality, and this is where we could be heading next season. If that's what Mike Ashley's going to do, if he still stays here next season and he doesn't get in a like replacement. I mean, do I want to see Perez go? Of course I don't, because at the end of the day, as much as he's frustrating, he still gets you the goals. And he was most important to our team last season. And obviously Rondon is likely not to come back anymore. And considering that he's already bid, was it 9.5 million? And Rondon's rated at least 16.5 million, is a joke in itself. And, it's just breaking news that's come on Sky Sports. If Leicester do get Perez, obviously I'll break it out on the channel if he does sign. They're getting themselves a good striker. They're getting someone there who, has got real potential. Someone who, needs to get into the Spain squad, and he's probably not going to get that playing for us, unfortunately, because we're not really seen as an attractive force under Mike Ashley, and that's the reality of what it is. And, Perez has been a good servant to the club. He stayed for the 5-6 years, and he's helped us even in, that campaign in the Championship. So, I mean, is it a good move in terms of leaving Newcastle? I mean, no disrespect to Leicester. Yes, they won the Premier League, but I still see Leicester as a mid-table club. But, they've got something good going there, with Brendan Rodgers manager. He wants to build a really good squad. And obviously Jamie Vardy will need a bit more competition. But for me, it's a little bit of a worry. I mean, like I say, Rafa's gone. Perez could be going. We've got no manager. We're still in talks in terms of this is going to happen in terms of a takeover. The club is an absolute mess. But like I say, £30 million, has been accepted apparently. And we're just going to have to wait and see if it goes through. And of course, Newcastle is going to accept the first bid, from Leicester City for Ayoze Perez. But there we go. It is what it is under Mike Ashley. So if you are new to the channel, don't forget to go along and subscribe. Hit that thumbs up. I am trying to reach 2,000 subscribers, so that would be massively appreciated. So if you can go along and subscribe, that would be amazing. Put your comments in down below, all right? How are the lads?